play sheet and go to a spot.
Put shit on YouTube, pop right up. You know what I mean?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
I got YouTube is better.
And maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Oh my God! I'm trying to tell you, this Boston nigga ain't playing, man.
Much more makeable 3rd and 2. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense.
Look at this stuff right here.
Teams with the good quarterbacks are giving you fits. Tell me.
Quickly here, and that's complete.
They're giving you fits. You playing against Andrew Luck.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And his kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again,
this foggy shit in Chicago. Foggy, rain. No, it's cold.
And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, shoot your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him. And
how big is that quarterback, man? How tall is he?
Looking left side,
looks like he's like 6'7".
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you do...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they're going to tip over right there at the 22-yard line. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
Oh,
and
yeah.
3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just be frank about that.
That's the 3rd one today, bro.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could kick that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
Both of them lost, boy. It didn't matter about Bledsoe, though. It mattered Spam. Spam was the one.
Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of making plays.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard.
And that brings up the playoffs before you get to the Super Bowl.
You can feel the anguish all the way.
You don't make the playoffs, it's definitely not a good season.
He had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
Look here, Sarah.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by. But that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed him out quite a bit so far. But it's very comforting to know that you have a kicker that's got your back.
This field at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Put your shoes on. No. Not right now. Right now, you worry about working out. You see how they have some kind of triggers around here. You ain't gonna do nothing. I'll be back in 30 minutes, yo. I'm gonna work my son out.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Still first down.
formation here on first down. Looking left side, and it's...
At one point, we called Jerry Rice Flash. How about the dash we saw here today? The dash towards his record and past it. What a tremendous achievement. And how much fun is it for us to be here to witness it?
Yeah, it's a pinch-me moment for us. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they'll run it here. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They come up in an offset eye. And on the ground they go with a running back. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. He had it on line, gave it a pretty good ride too, but in the end, he's a victim of the crossbar.
And Brandon, you know kickers very well. I bet if we ask him after the game, he'll say he didn't get all of it. We've seen him hit from deeper than this in warm-ups. But here, he's a foot or so from clearing that bar.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
They come out here in the eye. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it, and
it's a fumble. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Hello.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and a short return to the 6-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
I had the ball back.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington.
I had the ball back. I done had position. I mean, I called the fumble and everything, man. Still, man, I fucked up. Them niggas so tired.
Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Oh, yeah, Bulls, Celtics.
Yeah, they won that bitch. It's over.
Called for rain throughout the